That morning in Villanova, we woke up early, put our bags on, and headed down to the water. Climbing onto that boat felt surreal, a quiet, calm pause before the final push. For an hour, we drifted along the river towards Padrón, watching the landscape slide by. It was the easiest 35 kilometers of the whole Camino, and honestly, some of the most peaceful. Alright, we made it to Padrón. That was the best way to travel 35 kilometers I've had in a long time. And the views were awesome. When we reached Padrón, the heat hit us fast. It was already in the 90s and we still had miles to go. We stopped in for air conditioning, grabbed a Coke and a donut, and laughed about how we had somehow survived this long without melting. Just leaving Padrón. We have 18 kilometers today. And what else are we doing today? Staying out of the heat as much as we can. It's gonna be 36 degrees Celsius, 97 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're gonna probably die, so that's okay. So we walked, hot, tired, stopped for shade whenever we could. This is the type of trail that I'm not the most fond of, where you have to kind of just go alongside the major road, but as you can see, 23 kilometers left. That's pretty crazy though. When you see 200 plus when you leave. All right, I made my first rookie mistake and ran out of water. Hopefully I can find some soon. It's almost 100 degrees. And yeah, I need a little water. Usually you can find them up here, but I haven't seen one for a bit. Wish me luck. 13.48 kilometers to go. All right, I've gone another couple kilometers, I think, and no water, but at least there is shade up here, so this will help. But as soon as I find water, I need to stop and get some. It is way too hot to not have any water. Found a little stream. I'm gonna use this, not gonna drink it, but I am hot. But these nice ladies gave me some water over there, so that was very nice of them. Instead of pushing all the way to Santiago, we decided to stop just outside of the city. The last night was simple. Tired legs, shared food, and conversations that drift from silly stories to real ones. It felt like we were all quietly bracing for the end, holding on to what was left. All right, it is the morning of our last day, which is kind of sad. We're gonna start to head out probably like 30 minutes, but this has been a lot of fun. It's pretty crazy that it's kind of over already. Feels like it just started, but also feels like a year ago, so who knows, I don't know, but it's pretty crazy.
We left before sunrise. Everyone moved slower than usual, not from exhaustion, but from something deeper. A kind of quiet respect for what was coming. When we ran into a big group of women from Bilbao I had been photographing early on the trip, it felt like seeing old friends. We hugged, laughed, and got a couple more photos, and then we kept going. The walk into Santiago didn't feel like the others. There wasn't much talking, just footsteps, breathing, and the sound of the city waking up all around us. And as we got closer, everyone went silent. I could feel it. The processing, the emotion, the disbelief that it was somehow already over. I just tried to take it all in.
I think I went all this way thinking I would come out with some I don't know, something profound to say at the end of this. While I was walking in, I would say something I've learned over the course of the video. But I don't know. Lots of feelings for sure.
Buenos días.
And maybe what I do is do what I've done this whole time. For 90% of the Camino. It's just walk in silence and just take it on. And not worry about what to say or what to do. Feels pretty good.
Then the streets narrowed, the echoes grew, and we finally stepped into the plaza.
No way! Hey, horses! Big girl. Perfect way to end the trip. We have been seeing horses the whole time, and we were wondering if we were going to see a horse today, and we did.
It surprised us all, but somehow there they were. One final Camino wink.
That's amazing.
And then the cathedral. I didn't say much walking towards it. I was trying to take it all in. All the people I'd met, all the moments I'd photographed, all the things I'd learned that I didn't even have words for yet. It felt surreal, quiet, and heavy in a good way. When I started this whole thing, I thought I was here to take photographs of other people, to help them tell their story, and I think I did, in little ways. Faces, moments, and small pieces of their Camino. I was able to collect so many beautiful stories on this walk, and hopefully one day I'll be able to share those with you. But this video ended up becoming my story. And if you've walked the Camino yourself, I hope it brings back a little bit of what you felt out there. Every person I met, every photo I took, and every small moment I shared on the trail changed me a little bit. These people shaped my Camino just as much as the miles did.
There it is. Finally made it. It's been a long, hard, fun journey, and I can't wait to do it again. Maybe don't bring 5 cameras, 50 rolls of film, and who knows what else, but leave as much home as you can and just come and walk. That's what I suggest. It's been awesome. Met some amazing people. I'm sure we'll be friends for a long time. So, great time. I don't know what else to say. I'm just taking it all in. So.
And if you're watching this because you're thinking about doing your own Camino, I hope something in my story makes you feel like maybe you could. Because you can. You don't need to be fast. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't even need to know why you're starting. Just take that first step. The Camino will meet you where you are. And who knows, it might change you in ways you've never expected. Buen Camino.